Alright, let's see what's cooking today.
For dinner tonight, I'm cooking hot honey chicken tenders.
Bro, I'm going to your house.
Y'all already know I love some good southern soul food. I grew up in eastern Kentucky, so this is food I've ate my entire life. A lot of people say Kentucky isn't the South, but everyone in my family sounds like
Look at that look on his face. That boy serves. He serves.
a banjo. Now that my tenders are seasoned down, I'm hitting them with some Louisiana hot sauce and submerging them in buttermilk. Once my marinade looks like spicy ranch, I'm going to throw these in the fridge for 2 to 4 hours. In the meantime, I'm gonna get to work on these collard greens. I grew up loving collard greens. When I was a kid, I would help my dad pick poke salad and cook it. Once your greens are all chopped up, you do gotta wash it about 5 to 6 times so it's not grainy. Once the water starts to turn
He done probably washed greens. His bathtub. I know we all have.
clear, you're good to go. Always chop up an entire onion and some garlic. Sear that down in a pot for a few minutes, and the best part about collard greens is adding a big turkey drum. Pour in 4 cups of chicken stock and throw in your greens until they all wilt down. Add in all your seasonings, chicken bouillon, brown sugar, butter, and a splash of vinegar. I like to turn it on low and cover it for about 2 hours, and the next thing you know, that turkey meat will fall right off the bone. I'm gonna let this simmer for about 2 more hours and work on my mac and cheese. I'm shredding 1 pound of mozzarella, 1 pound of Colby Jack, and 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. While these noodles boil for about 8 minutes,
That boy shredding that cheese by hand.
I'm going to melt down 3 tablespoons of butter, hit it with some salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika, and then throw in 3 tablespoons of flour. Y'all already know I'm using Chef Teeny's recipe. I got so excited when I saw her new jalapeno condensed milk at the store. Slowly whisk that entire can in, and then add a few tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Now I'm slowly whisking in 2 cups of heavy whipping cream.
That boy making a roux.
Slowly whisk in half of that shredded cheese. Now that it's all goopy and creamy, I'm going to add in some more seasonings and fold in my noodles. You can really smell and taste the jalapeno flavor in that condensed milk. I don't think I'll ever make mac and cheese another way. Now I'm just layering it in a baking dish. I'm adding the noodles, cheese, more noodles, and topping it with the rest of that cheese. Throw it in the oven on 375 for about 25 minutes, and I love when the top gets nice and crispy. This recipe never disappoints, and now I'm going to start frying these chicken tenders. They're super marinated at this point, so I'm going to dredge them in flour, cornstarch, and seasonings. Once your tenders are all coated up, let them rest on a wire rack and get your oil to 350 degrees. I'm cooking mine for about 8 minutes. I like them a little crispy. Melt down some butter, hot sauce, and honey, and you'll have the perfect tender sauce. And I'm starving, so let's get this food plated. We got the mac, the tenders, and the collard greens. I'm for real about to inhale this, and that hot honey sauce is glistening on those chicken tenders. Hit the greens with some vinegar and hot sauce, and it's time to dive in. Between the breading and sauce, these tenders are perfect. They pair great with this mac and cheese, and the collard greens really breaks up the plate. This is the perfect meal to end the night.
I'm proud of you, sir. That ain't chicken no more. That yard bird. That's yard bird. All I need at this point is a glass of lemonade, 3 ice cubes, and a toothpick. I know Thanksgiving in that house is time to be had. I'm gonna give this Culinary IQ a take-home container because I'm gonna need lunch for tomorrow. Moral of the story, make your gravies from scratch. Have a good day, friends.